Why aren't more people talking about reverse speech? It's time for you to dive into the hidden messages in our everyday conversations. Join your host, David John Oates, the founder of Reverse Speech, as we uncover the mysterious backward messages buried in human speech. We'll delve into the depths of the unconscious mind, unravel psychotherapeutic puzzles, and even explore some conspiracy theories and alien encounters. Each week, we bring you the only broadcast of its kind in the world. Discover how your words can reveal hidden truths and unlock secrets you never knew existed. It's like looking into a mirror of your subconscious. Whether you're a psychology buff or just curious about the unseen layers of communication, this podcast is your gateway to an intriguing new dimension. So, are you ready to uncover the secrets that hide in plain sight? Welcome to the Reverse Speech Podcast. Tune in and let the revelations begin, every Saturday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time.
And hang on. Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, whatever the case may be. This is your host, David John Oates. I'm back after 3 weeks of vacation. I did try to do a podcast while I was away, but I had audio problems and it just didn't come together. So sorry about that. Anyway, here I am now. So we're going to be looking at the first reversals of the debate that I have found so far. Of course, we all saw the debate, or many of you saw the debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Pundits have universally decried Biden's performance as being disastrous, with calls for him to step aside and allow a new candidate to come in. So what will happen is anybody's guess. We'll wait and see. I have been reversing the debate, and I've been bringing you I'm only 30 minutes in, and it's a 90-minute debate. But none of these have been played on the air, so these are all brand new reversals for this podcast. So I think what we're going to do, we are probably going to go straight into the debates and look at what we find. So let us go first of all to Joe Biden in his very first reversal. And we'll just share the screen on this so you can see what I'm doing. So now, hang on. How did I do this? I've been away for 3 weeks. Okay, so there we go. We share the screen, and we are going to play this very first reversal. And here we go.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, that $2 trillion tax cut benefited the very wealthy.
Very strange reversal to start off with. Joe Biden says, I nourished Juice Daddy.
I nourished Juice Daddy. I nourished Juice Daddy. I nourished Juice Daddy.
Quite a clear reversal, but what on earth does it mean? That's a very bizarre thing for Joe Biden to be saying backwards. I nourished Juice Daddy. Let's play it again.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, that $2 trillion tax cut benefited the very wealthy.
And I nourished Juice Daddy.
I nourished Juice Daddy. I nourished Juice Daddy. I nourished Juice Daddy.
There you go. I don't make this stuff up. I just find them and let you all make up your own mind, I guess. So the second reversal is also on Joe Biden, and it occurred on his infamous slip-up in the broadcast, which many pundits have since played on their show. So let's run this forward. This is one of his very first slip-ups.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
I have no idea what he means by we finally beat Medicare. That's a very strange thing to say. Backwards, he says, there is the loss on issue.
There is the loss on issue.
There is a loss on issue. Or it could be there is a loss I'll miss you. Let's play it again.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Is this there is a loss I'll miss you?
There is the loss on issue.
I actually think it is. There is a loss I'll miss you. Oh dear. Well, there's a loss. Sure, the loss is, if it's a loss on issue, then he got completely lost in what he was saying. Let's run the whole lot again. Here's the forwards.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Okay, there is a loss on issue.
There is the loss on issue.
Well, it certainly is a loss. he didn't do very well on that question at all, did he? Okay, so the next one I think is on Trump. Okay, so this is Trump. Let me just get this up and ready to play for you. Trump had a few reversals. So here's the first one.
But they would have, everybody wanted brought back. Ronald Reagan wanted it brought back. He wasn't able to get it. Everybody wanted it brought back. And many presidents had tried to get it back. I was the one to do it. And again, this gives it the vote of the people. And that's where they wanted it. Every legal scholar wanted it that way.
There's big sin making it.
There's big sin making it.
Making what? I'm not sure. Here, let's listen to the forwards again, see if we get a context on this.
But they would have, everybody wanted brought back. Ronald Reagan wanted it brought back. He wasn't able to get it. Everybody wanted it brought back. And many presidents had tried to get it back. I was the one to do it. And again, this gives it the vote of the people. And that's where they wanted it. Every legal scholar wanted it that way.
I really don't know what he's talking about. There's big sin making it.
There's big sin making it.
Okay. Let's look at the next reversal I found. And the next one is also on Trump. So we'll just open this file up and share the screen with you. And you can all see the file. And here we go.
Put the baby down, then we decide what to do with it. So he's willing to, as we say, rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month and kill the baby. Nobody wants that to happen, Democrat or Republican. Nobody wants it to happen.
If I had this, no, we'd have won.
If I had this, no, we'd have won.
Well, he's talking about abortion. If I had this, no, we'd have won. I think that's just a little bit of regret on Trump's part about losing the election. All right, let's move on to Biden again. And this is also an instance where he stuttered and stammered and didn't really know what to say. So let's just play this.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
So he stutters and stammers and he says backwards, and I lost it. Let's run that again. Here's the forwards.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
And I lost it. Yeah, he certainly did lose it. Now, I actually found a very similar reversal on Joe Biden a few years back that says a very similar thing, and we're going to run this one for you now. Okay, so bear in mind, what did he say? And I lost it. So here he is again in another clip about 2 years ago, where he also stutters and stammers. So here we go.
There's been no indication that's the case at all with regard to, there's a total of
and here he says, "Have I lost it?"
losses.
So that one, he asks the question, "Have I lost it?" But in this one, he actually states it quite clearly when he says, "And I lost it." So let's play that one again. And this is from the debate.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
And here he is, "And I lost it." So very similar reversal to what he had a few years ago. Okay. All right. So here we have the next one, and this one is on Biden. Weren't too many reversals on the debate. I found enough to sort of get a feel for what's going on. But here's the next one.
The only terrorist who's done anything crossing the border is one who came along and killed three, under his administration, killed an Al Qaeda person coming in his administration, killed three American soldiers, That's the only terrorist that's there.
He lost the crime, you fuck.
He lost the crime, you fuck.
Is it he lost or we lost?
Soldiers, killed three American soldiers. That's the only terrorist that's there. He lost the crime, you fuck.
It's definitely he. He lost the crime. Let's get a context on this again.
The only terrorist who's done anything crossing the border is one who came along and killed three, under his administration, killed an Al Qaeda person coming in his administration, killed three American soldiers, That's the only terrorist that's there.
He lost the crime, you fuck.
He lost the crime, you fuck.
Okay, there it is. You heard it here first. These reversals haven't been played anywhere else. All right, now here we have Biden in this one in a blatant lie. Let's see what he says forwards. So here we go.
And it's a very sad day in America.
President Biden, you have the mic.
Every single thing he said is a lie. Every single one. For example, veterans are a hell of a lot better off since I passed the PACT Act.
Okay, so he's saying Trump is saying Joe Biden's not looking after veterans. And he says veterans are far better off. And backwards he says that bad business horrid.
Bad business horrid.
So it's a direct, he's lying forwards. This is a incongruent reversal. He's saying veterans are looked after, but backwards, that bad business horrid. So it's a contradiction to what he's saying forward. So it's incongruent.
And it's a very sad day in America.
President Biden, you have the mic.
Every single thing he said is a lie. Every single one. For example, veterans are a hell of a lot better off since I passed the PACT Act.
That bad business horrid.
Bad business horrid.
And yeah, that bad business horrid. Okay, so the next reversal I found is on the debate, is also on Biden. Okay, so let's have a look at this and see what he's got to say in this little clip. So here we go.
And number two, the idea that I have to apologize to you for anything along the line. We've done more for veterans than any president has in American history. And they now are in their family. The only sacred obligation we have as a country
Oh, he's getting a little bit angry there. How bizarre reversal. You're my friend, the one.
You're my friend, the one. You're my friend, the one. You're my friend, the one.
I don't know why he could say Trump is his friend when he's tearing strips off. And listen to the forwards again. He's quite aggressive forwards.
And number two, the idea that I have to apologize to you for anything along the line. We've done more for veterans than any president has in American history. And they now are in their family. The only sacred obligation we have as a country.
And backwards, you're my friend, the one.
You're my friend, the one. You're my friend, the one. You're my friend, the one.
There you go. Explain that one. I can't explain that one. Does he really like Trump? I don't think he likes Trump all that much. And here's a reversal. Oh, this one I'm about to play uses probably one of the words I hate the most in the English language. So here's the forwards.
All that money we give Ukraine and from weapons we make here in the United States, we give them the weapons, not the money at this point.
Here it says, and I'm a, uses a four-letter word starting with C, and I'm a C. Okay. Why would he say, and I'm a C? Let's play it again.
All that money we give Ukraine and from weapons we make here in the United States, we give them the weapons, not the money at this point. Yeah,
there we go. Okay. All right. So next reversal on the debates. That's reversal 9. Reversal 10 is on Trump. Oh, this one is very obvious what this one means. He's I think he's tearing strips off Biden for the Israeli war. The Middle East war. Let's just play the forwards.
Israel's the one that wants to go. He said the only one that wants to keep going is Hamas. Actually, Israel is the one, and you should let him go and let him finish the job. He doesn't want to do it. He's become like a Palestinian, but they don't like him because he's a very bad Palestinian. He's a weak one.
You will hear this slap, and he's slapping Biden. You will hear this slap.
It was hear this slap. It was hear this slap. It was hear this slap.
And everyone did see how Trump really tore strips off of Biden in the whole debate. And, of course, media outlets universally, even mainstream media, calling for Biden to step aside. And they did indeed see, and they heard the slap that Donald Trump delivered. So let's play this again. Here's the forwards.
Israel's the one that wants to go. He said the only one that wants to keep going is Hamas. Actually, Israel is the one, and you should let him go and let him finish the job. He doesn't want to do it. He's become like a Palestinian, but they don't like him because he's a very bad Palestinian. He's a weak one.
You'll hear this slap.
It was hear this slap. It was hear this slap. It was hear this slap.
So he's tearing strips off him, isn't he? Okay, so let's look at the next one. Reversal number 11. This is where I'm up to. Okay, this is the last reversal I've got on the debate. I will be continuing doing the debate, and I'm going to make up a special video for YouTube when I finish. So watch the channel over the next 2 or 3 days, and I'll be putting up a video with all the highlights of the debates. So here's the last one I've got on the debate.
And by the way, I got 50 other nations around the world to support Ukraine, including Japan and South Korea, because they understand that this kind of dislocation has a serious threat to the whole world peace.
Okay, world war on this earth, serious in that. Oh, is that, sorry. World war on this earth, serious is that.
World war on this earth, serious is that. World war on this earth, serious is that.
World war on this earth, serious is that. Well, that's a very sobering comment to end. Let's play the forwards again. He's talking about the Middle East, I believe. or maybe not.
And by the way, I got 50 other nations around the world to support Ukraine, including
Talking Ukraine. Sorry about that.
Japan and South Korea, because they understand that this kind of dislocation has a serious threat to the whole world peace.
World war on this earth, serious is that?
World war on earth, serious is that? World war on earth, serious is that? World war on earth, serious is that?
Well, there you go. Take that as you take it. Let's play the highlight again from this, and I think the highlight is this reversal here. He's stuttering and stammering forwards, and delivers a reversal that says, "And I lost it." So here's the forward. Notice his stutter and stammer.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
And I lost it.
And I lost it.
He certainly did lose it. He lost it big time, didn't he? That's rather disappointing. For this man to be president, a leader of the free world. I don't know. I'm just an Australian, aren't I? I'm just an outsider looking in. But I tell you what, it does look good from where I'm seeing. Anyway, there you go. Okay, I found a few more reversals on Biden that I thought were appropriate to the show. So I'm going to play some of them. And look, we saw this reversal come true in the debate. This is a reversal I found on Biden a little while ago. Let's just play it forwards.
And I've been doing this kind of thing, it's not all me, but I've been doing this thing my whole life.
I'll be a moron.
I'll be a moron.
And I think we saw Biden's moronic nature come out on the debates this week. And here's another one on Biden. These are a few little bloopers that I pulled up before the show. So here's this one.
Not only a real soldier, but he has stood up and stuck up for me.
I am a fuck up.
I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up.
Yeah, or loaded here. What's the lips on this? Yeah, here, let's play the reversal again. I am a fuck up.
I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up.
Yeah, there you go. So there's and I found a couple more. Let's have a look. Here's another one about being lost or losing it. Yeah, I just sort of ripped through and found out what sim reversals I had. So here's another one.
And because they are, by the way, and make everybody understand that the ISIS in Afghanistan have been the sworn enemy of the Taliban.
I'll be lost a demon.
I'll be lost a demon. I'll be lost a demon. I'll be lost a demon.
Yeah, well, maybe he's got a demon running inside of him. I just think he's senile, personally, as this reversal would seem to indicate. This is another similar type of reversal I found on Biden a while back.
We guarantee I'm proposing in legislation to guarantee that low and middle income families will pay no more than 7% of their income.
Okay, this is Jacked Up Joe at the State of the Union. Yes, so dull and his awful power.
Yes, the government is awful power. Yes, the government is awful power. Yes, the government is awful power.
Okay, that's actually quite a sobering reversal when you think about it. Yes, so dull. We saw the so dull Joe on the debates and his awful power. This man holds a nuclear button. makes you think, doesn't it? Yes, so dull and his awful power.
Yes, the government is awful power. Yes, the government is awful power. Yes, the government is awful power.
Yeah, there you go. And what else did I find on Joe that I thought was appropriate? Oh, yeah, look, this one here. No one seems to grasp the significance of this reversal. I've been playing this on the air for a while now. It seems to go over most people's heads, which I'm a little bit puzzled because its meaning seems quite apparent to me.
39 million working moms and dads got their direct payment. That money's going to help cover groceries, the mortgage, new pairs of shoes.
The meth go with your fuck. I think that reversal is pretty plain. He's on meth. It explains it the way I see it. So, all right, listen, I want to play you a video file. And this is... I've been experimenting with AI, artificial intelligence. I'll talk about some of it, but I got it to make me up a introduction for reverse speech, and I want to play this for you.
Have you?
I did not write this script. All I did was input one sentence, and the sentence was, "Give me an introduction into reverse speech." And this is what it came up with. I didn't write this script. AI wrote it. Artificial intelligence wrote it. So listen to how good it is.
Have you ever felt like there was more to what someone was saying than met the ear? Perhaps a hidden meaning or an unspoken truth? What if I told you that hidden beneath the surface of our everyday speech lies a secret language, a language that reveals our deepest thoughts and emotions? This is the intriguing world of reverse speech. The discovery of reverse speech is credited to David John Oates, a researcher, author, and ham radio operator from Australia. In 1984, while listening to reversed recordings of political speeches, Oates stumbled upon a fascinating phenomenon. He began to hear clear, intelligible phrases in the reversed audio. These phrases, he realized, weren't random gibberish. They seemed to hold meaning, often revealing hidden intentions or subconscious thoughts. Intrigued by his findings, Oates delved deeper into this phenomenon, spending years researching and refining his understanding. He developed a methodology for identifying and interpreting these reversed messages, eventually coining the term reverse speech. Oates's work opened the door to a new way of understanding human communication, one that unveiled the hidden depths of our subconscious. Reverse speech, simply put, is the phenomenon of finding meaningful messages in reversed audio recordings of human speech. It posits that our subconscious mind embeds hidden messages within our everyday language, messages that are revealed when our speech is played backward. These messages, often referred to as reversals, can take the form of words, phrases, or even sentences. What makes reverse speech so compelling is that these reversals are not random occurrences. They often bear a direct relationship to the forward speech, providing insights into the speaker's true thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Imagine listening to a recording of someone professing their innocence. Upon reversing the audio, you hear the phrase, "I lied." This stark contrast between the conscious, forward message and the subconscious, reversed message is at the heart of reverse speech. It suggests that our subconscious mind, unfiltered by social constraints or conscious thought, expresses itself in ways we may not even be aware of. The process of uncovering these hidden messages is known as glossolainostics, or the study of an unconsciously acquired language. In this case, reversing audio. It involves recording a speech sample and then playing it in reverse. This can be done using specialized audio software or even simple sound editing tools. The reversed audio is then carefully analyzed for any discernible words or phrases. Identifying reversals requires a trained ear and a keen understanding of phonetic patterns. It's not simply a matter of playing any recording backward and expecting to hear hidden messages. Reverse speech analysts undergo extensive training to develop the skills necessary to differentiate between meaningful reversals and random phonetic coincidences. The clarity and complexity of reversals can vary greatly. Some reversals are crystal clear, sounding like someone speaking backward intentionally. Others are more subtle, requiring careful listening and interpretation. Factors such as the speaker's accent, emotional state, and the surrounding noise levels can all influence the detectability of reversals. The existence of reverse speech raises profound questions about the nature of human consciousness and the workings of our minds. It suggests a duality to our communication, a constant interplay between our conscious and unconscious selves. Our conscious mind, responsible for our deliberate thoughts and actions, communicates through our forward speech. It carefully constructs sentences, choosing words that convey our intended meaning. Meanwhile, our unconscious mind, the repository of our deepest fears, desires, and memories, operates beneath the surface. Reverse speech proposes that this unconscious mind finds its voice through the hidden messages embedded in our reversed speech. This duality of communication is not entirely unfamiliar. We experience it in our dreams, slips of the tongue, and even in the way our body language sometimes betrays our true feelings. Reverse speech, however, offers a more direct and tangible link to our unconscious, providing a potential window into the hidden workings of our minds.
Okay, well, that finished rather abruptly, didn't it? Am I back? No, I'm not. There I am. Okay. Right. I got to close this video out. How do I do that? There we go, like that. All right. Well, that was an introduction to reverse speech that AI wrote for me. That was AI voice and AI script. Amazing stuff, isn't it? Incredible that artificial intelligence can do that. Well, look, I have been fiddling with AI for the last 3 or 4 days now, feeding in reversals and tracks backwards, and I'm getting very encouraging results. About 60 to 70% of the time, if I feed it a reversal that I've already found, it will accurately transcribe that reversal. Sometimes it's a couple of words out, but it's getting pretty close, and that's pretty impressive. However, the problem is when I feed a whole track backwards to AI, it's not necessarily finding the reversals in that track. It's still finding random sounds and single words, stuff that I will throw out if a student turns in. So we're just beginning, but I believe it's possible to develop software that will automatically find the reversals for us. It's just a matter of training, of training the AI like I would train a student. So I'm going to be experimenting with that over the next few weeks and seeing if I can't come up with a viable product that will actually find reversals for us. What AI software? Someone's asked. Oh, I use this with Google AI speech to text software. That's what I was using. I'm going to be looking around finding more stuff. There's got to be some packages that'll work. Okay. Look, am I going to do this or not? Look, I think I will do this. I had several requests the last 2 or 3 weeks for reversals on Art Bell. I didn't know whether I was going to do it or not, but I think I might do a few on Art Bell, seeing I had several requests. So we're going to start off. These are all audio. These are all audio only examples. Okay, so the first one, he talks about the death of his wife, Ramona.
We could spend more time together and we could do all kinds of things. We loved Paris, we loved traveling, we loved the RV, you know.
And here he says in reverse, cold with you, murder.
Oh, did you marry that? Oh, did you marry that? Oh, did you marry that?
That's that. And Then we have this one. Talking
Sitting.
about the death of his wife, Ramona.
With her head back on the couch, as though she was asleep, by the way, not
Held up abuse.
here without abuse, here without abuse, here without abuse.
And then we got this one.
At any rate, we packed up the RV as we loved to do.
I attacked you.
I attacked you. I attacked you. I attacked you.
You know, look, I'm not going to make any comment on these reversals. People have asked for them, so I'm playing them. Here's another one.
Ask me a question. Remember to ask me a question a year from now. Do you remember my saying that? Well, as it turns
Her memory, I'm free. This is when he talked about his new wife, Irene. Let's play the forwards again.
ask me a question. Remember to ask me a question a year from now. Do you remember my saying that? Well, as it turns
Her memory, I'm free.
her memory, I'm free. Her memory, I'm free. Her memory, I'm free.
There we go. What else can I see? That'll do. So there, you can draw your own conclusions on those ones. These are reversals I've had in my computer for such a long time. I've never pulled them out. They've never seen the light of day. I've had them for 20 odd years. Here's an interesting reversal he delivered on my very first broadcast with him.
All right.
So,
So that we all get some understanding of what we're talking about.
Right.
It's going to be a crude way of doing it. You're going to hold the phone up to a recorder, but I listened earlier and it came through okay. Yeah.
and he says, an answer, no mistake, divorce error.
An answer, no mistake, divorce error.
An answer, no mistake, divorce error. An answer, no mistake, divorce error.
Yeah, well, Art Bell was pretty wanted things to be done properly, and the way he didn't work. Here he is talking about his son who was kidnapped.
Nothing has changed, except some of the circumstances involving a situation with my family.
You made up the puke. This is bad snooker.
This is bad snooker.
So what did he make up? I'll let you decide. However, let me point out that when Art Bell sued me, the very same night he sued me, he announced what had happened to his son. So it was all done on the same night. So you make up your own mind about that. For those of you who can remember that far back, 26 years ago now. So for those who wanted reversals on Art Bell, there you go. Here is Art Bell predicting the outcome of reverse speech.
The person, she structured her question using their reversals into the sentence, and she got two people to break down and confess using that technique.
I tell you, it is power, David. It may almost be too much power. I have questions about that and whether the world is really ready for that kind of absolute truth, you know. They've had these sessions in the past where people sit around and tell each other the absolute truth. It usually ends up in fist fights. And I wonder if reverse speech is going to end up in a fist fight. It probably is. David, we've got to go. Once again, it has been wonderful. We'll have you on again sometime. I wish you so much luck with.
And reverse speech did end up in a fist fight for anyone who knows my history with Art Bell. He was very accurate when he said it would end up in a fist fight. So there you go. Here's a few miscellaneous reversals about Art Bell guests talking about Art Bell backwards.
It is a very powerful way. It helps one person. They get their life back. They tell their friends. And we've just simply been playing catch up here. There's a great deal of evidence from that.
This one says Art Bell, a bigot. There's that one, and then we got this one.
Just as he was making progress in the presidential primary and won the California primary, right at that point, Bobby Kennedy was assassinated in a hotel.
Art Bell, Fake It Up.
No, fake it up. No, fake it up. No, fake it up.
Never play these reversals on the air. They've been in my computer for 25 years. These are all reversals I found on some of Bell's guests when I was on his show.
This is a time to make all of these issues clear, and he might actually make some headway, but he, like all the others, have remained silent on it. Nope.
Art Bell, they have a scam.
Nope, they have a scam. Nope, they have a scam. Nope, they have a scam.
And then we have this one here.
One of the documents we posted shows $25 billion up and back to the joint account of Bush and the Queen of England and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that
Art Bell fucks with them.
There's no fucks in the news. There's no fucks in the news. There's no fucks in the news.
We missed the second one. Let's play that again.
There's no fucks in the news. There's no fucks in the news. There's no fucks in the news.
And then we've got this one here.
The age of reason that someday you're going to die. And that's not you or I. That can't be. That's just a vehicle we use. It's like buying a new car and knowing that at the maximum 10, 15 years you're going to dump it and get another one.
Art Bell to sue you.
No, to sue you. No, to sue you. No, to sue you.
It missed the second speed again. Huh, wonder why I did that. Let's play that again.
And get another one. No, to sue you. No, to sue you. No, to sue you.
Yeah, and then we've got this one here.
No, I don't know. You know of his work, though. I've heard of his work. But okay, this is why I say I think that John Lilly for 15 years did the most extensive research on dolphins. Okay. What?
Art Bell was a villain.
What? Where was it villain? What? Where was it villain? What? Where was it villain?
Art Bell was the villain. Let's have a look. And one last one, a bit of a
I don't
spooky one.
mean punishment. I mean to get it out if he can, and I hope and pray that he can. But not to just let it go there. To remove.
To his grave, Art Bell.
To his grave, Lord Bill. To his grave, Lord Bill. To his grave, Lord Bill. Well, I don't mean punishment.
And Art Bell did indeed die. Oh, how long ago? 10 years ago now. Anyway, for the many people who be asking me for reversals in Art Bell, that's what I've got. I have someone, Irene. Irene was his wife who he married after his first wife, Ramona, died. Let's have a look here. We'll play these on Irene Bell. Don't know what happened to her after Art Bell died.
But this time I really have to say and have to do it. So
they're healing that now sin.
They're healing it now. They're healing it now. They're healing it now.
They're healing it now sin. I wonder what that means.
They're healing it now. They're healing it now.
Don't know what that would mean. Then we've got this one on Irene.
Even how dark I feel.
I've never played these on the air. Actually, a lot of these other ones I've never played on the air. I got so many reversals in my computer. A lot of controversial topics I'm not going to pull out. Maybe I will one day. Just tune into my podcast every week. I'll pull them all out of the woodwork eventually. I got so much stuff in my computer, you would not believe it.
And how dark I feel. And even though my heart is screaming, I still have to get up and face the reality and take care of my kids.
He broke our love within it. Yeah, well, there it is. He broke our love within it. Then we got this one on Irene.
I cooked dinner for you and brought you groceries. I was doing all of that because I treated you as a friend. And some people told me not to do that because I have a lot in my plate already, and I don't need more stress.
Hear their resolve, damn it.
Hear it, damn it. Hear it, damn it. Hear it, damn it.
Yeah, well, that's there. And then we got this one.
I set aside my feelings just to help and reach out to you. I know I am not.
In the God, I search a reason.
Yeah,
well, that makes sense. Reason for the dying. Then we've got this one.
And lastly, people can assume and think all they can, but you are just stirring all things up.
This is the interesting reversal. Narc, he brought death. I was going to stop it. No one's going to stop it. Narc, he bought death. No one's going to stop it. That's interesting. Yeah, they said Art Bell's death was COPD. But gee whiz, that's interesting. Narc, he bought death. Was there narcotics involved? Maybe. And then the last reversal on Irene.
And all you are doing are making it hard and hurting my family worse.
Soul willing, my family does the dark.
So willing, my family does the dark. So willing, my family does the dark. So willing, my family does the dark.
There you go. Make of that what you will. So for those who wanted reversals and Art Bell, I hope you're happy. You've got them all now. I'm not going to pull these out again, but these will obviously be remaining for posterity's sake on this podcast link on YouTube. So there you go. Okay. I have a new training class starting in a couple of months. I've had a couple of emails this morning, actually, for people who want to sign up for the next class. I'll chase them up after I finish this broadcast. So if you're interested in training, get involved. Actually, let me play you a little video I made up about training. This is I think this is in my voice, actually. This is a clone of my voice on AI about a training video. So let me, where is my podcast link here? Let me open this up. And if you're interested in training, here's a little video I made up last night about training. Our voice sounds like me, but it's not.
Ever wondered if there's more to what people say than meets the ear? Today, I'm diving into the fascinating world of reverse speech analysis. Reverse speech analysis is a game-changing tool that lets you uncover hidden messages and meanings in everyday conversations. Imagine being able to analyze speech in reverse and discover subconscious thoughts and intentions. Sounds intriguing, right? Becoming a certified reverse speech analyst is not just a cool skill to have, but a powerful way to enhance your career as an analyst. Whether you're in psychology, law enforcement, or even corporate negotiations, this skill can give you an edge that few others have. Now let me tell you about the training. The course is designed to fit into your busy schedule, with classes held every 2 weeks over Zoom. Each class is just 3 hours long, so it's manageable even if you're juggling other commitments. However, in addition to class, you need to allocate 15 hours a week for study and homework. And the best part, the entire course is only 1 year long. That's right, in just a year you could be a certified reverse speech analyst. So, what can you expect from the course? You'll learn the ins and outs of reverse speech theory, from the basics to advanced techniques. Experienced instructors will guide you through practical exercises and real-life case studies, ensuring you gain hands-on experience. Plus, you'll join a network of like-minded professionals who are just as passionate about this field as you are. By the end of the course, you'll have the skills to interpret reverse speech patterns, detect hidden truths, and provide valuable insights in your professional domain. It's a unique opportunity to stand out and make a real impact. So if you're ready to take your analytical skills to the next level, consider enrolling in the reverse speech analysis course today. Trust me, it's an investment in your future that you won't regret. Thanks for watching. And just so you know, this is not David John Oates speaking. This is an AI-generated clone of his voice. Imagine the possibilities of applying AI to finding reversals. There is much to come in the world of reverse speech.
All right, so there you go. That's a training video that I put together. Well, I didn't. I just asked AI to make it. This is incredible. AI is such a game changer. Whether it's good or bad, who knows? Time will tell. All right, so we are getting near the end of the podcast here. Let me get out some contact details. My website, reversespeech.com. We are launching a brand new training section of the website tomorrow on the 1st of July. I was going to launch it for the show today, but we decided to wait till the 1st of July well, mainly because in Australia, the 1st of July is the beginning of our new financial year. So we wanted to launch the new page on 1st of July. So that'll be coming up our 1st of July, which is tomorrow. So watch out for the Reverse Speech website. And we will be talking more about that in our show next week. Okay, let me see. What else do I have here? I've played you all the reversals I had arranged for the show today. Okay, so let me website reversespeech.com. If you ever want to email me, my email address is backwards@reversespeech.com. Backwards@reversespeech.com. If you're interested in being trained in this field, then email me. We are really looking for certified practitioners who can learn the skills of reverse speech and take it out into the world. So the next training class is starting soon. Join us. We'd love to have you. It's a year-long course. One class every 2 weeks, 3 hours of class. So you got 3 hours of class on Zoom. And in addition to class, there is also homework to be done, which is you'll need about 15 hours a week for extra studies and homework. Okay. Well, look, I think that's all I've got for the show today. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining me. And we will see you all in a week from now. And I'll have the rest of the reversals on the debate. I will be posting them on YouTube this week, so watch out for it. Got no further news to tell you on reverse speech front. Everything's going well. Had a great vacation while I was away. It was marvelous, actually. Drove 5,000 kilometers in 3 days. That's about 3,500 miles. So there you go. All right. See you all next week, everyone. Thank you, and bye-bye.